The hearing of the subcommittee on insurance, housing, and community opportunity will come to order. Let me just say before we start that I'd like to take a minute to express the deepest sympathy for the people of Japan as they cope with the aftermath of this terrible earthquake and tsunami. While reports of the damage continue to surface, it is clear this disastrous event will leave an indelible mark on the region. My thoughts and prayers, and I'm sure all of us who are here, are with the people of Japan, not to mention our hopes that the effects on Hawaii and the West Coast will be minimal. And I'd like to note that Administrator Biggert cannot join us today, given that he must remain at the FEMA headquarters to monitor the developments in Hawaii, Alaska, and the West Coast and the Pacific territories, and to coordinate possible federal assistance to state and local governments. So we understand his responsibilities, and we hope that we'll meet with the administrator within the next few weeks. With that, we are going to have opening statements, and I will start and welcome today's hearing, where we will examine legislative proposals to reform the National Flood Insurance Program, or NFIP. It is critical that well in advance of NFIP's September 30th expiration date, Congress begin a dialogue and shape a reform measure. Millions of homeowners and businesses in Illinois and across the country, not to mention our recovering housing market, can ill afford the turmoil caused by a program lapse, which occurred during the previous Congress. That said, to the credit of my colleague, Ms. Waters, the former subcommittee chair, much progress was made on FIP reform legislation, some of which is included in the draft bill that is under discussion today. There's no question that the program is in dire need of reform. For many years, the NFIP has been, for lack of a better phrase, underwater, with long-standing management and financial challenges, and last reformed in 2004, the NFIP borrowed millions from taxpayers following the 2005 Gulf Coast hurricanes and continues to be financially unstable. Since 2006, the NFIP has been cited by the Government Accountability Office as a high-risk federal program in need of fundamental reform. Thus, it is crucial that we work to restore the financial integrity of NFIP so that homeowners and businesses in floodplain areas like many in my state of Illinois, are not left without any protection, and taxpayers are not on the hook for the failing of NFIP. We must work towards a long-term plan for flood insurance that eliminates taxpayer risk. In the near term, important reforms to the NFIP must improve its financial stability, reduce the burden on taxpayers, and examine ways to increase private market participation. Today, I'd like to welcome guest members to our committee, regulators, engineers, insurers and reinsurers, realtors, home builders, and many other experts to examine near and long-term strategies for a flood insurance program that our families, businesses, and local communities can count on. With that, I recognize